fern. Very magical plant. This one looks like a little Christmas tree. So many things. You could even stick that on a card and have that as a Christmas tree. That's what we did last year. Really, really beautiful plant. But nature never intended necessarily it for this use. But it is used by a lot of nature's creatures. Okay, deer, for example, they will make their babies in bracken, which is the bigger ferns, and and they'll make their babies there because the babies are hidden in the bracken from predators. So we know that from, parks and stuff, so we can see how they're interacting. But yeah, it's really amazing stuff. Did you know there are 45 different species? I mean, in this tiny little spot, it's not even a square metre. I have seen at least 2 of them. Look at them. You can see they're quite different. The way that their leaves are quite different. They have been around, fern has been around since millennia. It has literally, it's one of the oldest plants on the planet, and it has definitely been around since the time of dinosaurs. Probably they were much bigger without our interference back then. I always associate the ferns with fae, with fairies. And I always think of them as quite magical. And during the springtime, when you see, literally, it uncurls and they curl up. They look like little worms. It's just so cute. And even Dioscorides was using this as a medicine against worms, particularly tapeworm, which is quite interesting to see how the effects of what they say the doctrine of signatures, when nature shows you what its intended use is. I find that remarkable. Even Shakespeare said that if you're in receipt of the seeds of fern and you can see them on the end, we have invisibility. So they're said to make you invisible. So they really are a magical plant. So it's something that, if you need, there are many anti-parasite formulas that one can get from a herbalist like myself for things. So just to show you what nature has, the gifts that nature has. Not everything we can use ourselves, because we do need trained professionals like myself to help you to know how to ingest, when to use things, when not, because oftentimes we're on medication and everybody is different. There's a lot of things that make up the diseases we get along the way. So someone like me will unravel those things for you. But this is just to show you about how magical nature is. Fern really is. It's magical. It's so beautiful. Okay, it's lovely. So like I said, it's a furbophage. It is a symbol of growth and a symbol of renewal. I mean, it really is. It's so beautiful. And they say it's incredibly auspicious to find a fern growing on an oak tree, which is beautiful. I've often seen them growing on that, so feeling good about that one. It's really great. I often think that they are little homes for fairies. Not only with the deer, some little dormice live under them. I mean, they're beautiful. It's very, very, very potent stuff. There is also some school of thought, and this is an interesting one, that historically they were used to remove metal. Okay, now how they did this is they would literally pack a wad of these and they'd pack them round the hooves of horses, and it would literally draw out the nails from their shoes. So sometimes if the nail went in the wrong way or whatever, and you want to draw out the nails or save hammering away, that's what you'd do. So any of my horsey friends, give that a go and let us know whether it works, and just wrap them around the hooves of the horse and see what happens. I mean, nature really has such amazing things going on with it, amazing gifts. We're so lucky to be here, really we are. And it's just amazing to know what things are useful for, but really to appreciate that everything in nature has a use. And the fact that our ancestors worked a lot of this stuff out, so we don't even need to work this stuff out anymore, you know what I mean? It's just amazing. So take some time today, appreciate nature, see the magic that's everywhere. Because there is magic in nature wherever we lay our feet. So careful treading, because there's some medicine right under your foot. Have a great day. Bye-bye.